Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the weekly review at Sean's Rock. I am Sean the King Notorious, and of course, I am joined along with.
It's your boy Strockton Mike, as usual. I'm just gonna go with as usual from now on. Just call me as usual. How you been?
Been pretty good, man. Been pretty good. I can't complain. It's been busy. I mean,
I,
as you
I,
know, it's been incredibly busy.
I was just saying, man, you got the beard going, man. I know we just talked about that a second ago. I mean, that's like an Odell
It looks
Beckham.
good though. Hey, it's a
So
nice beard though.
that's a nice beard. That's a
Yeah.
I'm proud beard. I'm a proud dad beard. That's a dad
Oh, it's
beard.
a dad beard.
That's a dad beard.
You
You can
know
just
what?
see the kids
It
in the
shows
beard.
wisdom. It shows wisdom.
It does
So,
wisdom. You be
hey,
like
I'll do that.
a samurai master grand. I don't know. You be up there,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Hey,
saying, with the
still no
beard.
gray. Still no gray
No
though.
gray,
So
not yet, not yet.
yeah.
You hear that, ladies and
So
gentlemen? Give it about a couple weeks. He'll have one little
ah,
gray. You have
dealing with you,
one little gray.
that's true, man. I mean,
Grey, however you spell it. You go have one of those. Anyway, how's the
you're
week been?
probably right. Pretty good, man. Like I said, I really can't complain. I have people in and out of the house all week, just trying to get repairs done and get things done around here, trying to get ready for the hurricane season.
Hurricane season.
Like
It's hurricane
yeah,
season already?
it's hurricane season. Oh, it's been hurricane season about 2 months now, but now we're coming to the harsh part of it when it really picks up.
Yeah, but we got to wait for. See, right now we still dealing with the corona. So once that
Yeah.
kind of dies down a little bit, then hurricane season. It's like
No,
it's like a ticker.
no.
Everybody has to wait their turn. It's like going to the DMV, right? So right now we got corona. They've been waiting for a minute now with their ticket. They're number 49, and a couple of hurricanes got 50, 51, 52. So once they get handled, the hurricane get their license, and the next thing you know, it'll be October, and we have football and tsunamis at the same time. It's hand in hand. So not honestly, the Washington Redskins dropped today. Remember, not Redskins anymore. The Washington football team.
Yeah. Remember how I kept saying the Washington R's for like the first 2 years we did this?
They should just be the Washington Tsunamis, because that just makes sense to me. Washington Tsunamis. I mean, it's no tsunamis in Washington, but whatever.
You just talking about how they came through. You talking about how they came through and dominated last season. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, how you gonna name your team football team? That's supposed to be like who we play next week. Oh, the football team. Well, obviously, but who do we play? No, that's their name is the football team.
Yeah.
So what does that make us? Second tier football? I don't know. This is gonna be funny to watch. But anyway, man, I don't know if you noticed, but I got a little lisp right now. I don't know if you can hear it in my speech. That's because if you can see, I'm smiling and I'm gleaming a little bit because I got my first trays for my Invisalign this morning. So yeah, it's almost like I'm gonna want to bite my tongue, but I'm supposed to wear these apparently for 22 hours a day, so pretty much all day. Yeah. Sleep with them.
Basically, this 20. Might as well just say 24.
Yeah, you take them out to eat. Yeah, take them out to eat and drink, and that's it. So yeah, man, I'm gonna sound kind of weird a little bit.
That's actually kind of funny because I was actually planning to get some of those in December, and then Corona popped up.
Yeah, you should, man. It's a great, I tell you what, I'll be your live review. You know what I mean? So I'll tell you the ins and outs, what's the bad, what's good. I can tell you what's bad already is obviously the list. Can't talk straight. And then I get the munchies sometimes. And when I got the munchies, I ain't even thinking to take my teeth out. That's like an old person.
So it's just and then as soon as you hit your rubberized tooth, you're like, oh wait.
The good thing is though, I used to I didn't used to, but I sometimes accidentally, you accidentally bite your tongue or the inside of your cheek. I don't got to really worry about that right now because it's just plastic, it doesn't hurt as bad. So I've been biting the shit out of my cheek and tongue for the past couple hours now. So, that's always a plus.
So I don't know if you could tell. The only reason why I've got TMJ, but the only reason I need to get it is because there's tooth right there.
It's one tooth. It's one tooth that messes it up. It's like that one person that just messes it up for everybody. It's that one tooth that just
everybody,
messed it up for all my teeth. Yeah. And then once I'm done with this, it's supposed to be 10 months, right? So whatever.
Oh, they told me it was 9.
9?
It was 9 months for me.
9, 10.
Where'd you go?
It depends on how bad your teeth is. I went to Ian Dental. Actually, my buddy Brandon, he's a Dr. Mac. He's actually it's his practice, and he's a good friend of mine. And I always told him I was gonna come see him, get it done. And I finally went out there, and When you go to the
Who isn't
dentist,
a good friend of yours in this town? I mean, really, who
I don't
really
know,
isn't a good
man.
friend of yours in
I,
this
I
town?
I probably got like one enemy. Nah, just
You
kidding.
know, I'm saying once this whole Corona thing dies down a little bit, me and you have got to get out there and start doing some introductions because
I
only
know.
half, I mean, one half of the weekly review knows everybody. The other half's like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
but
just here.
I know these people like like your Facebook friends. Like, yeah, you met them, but they're not really like your ride or
Yeah,
die.
yeah,
They ain't your buddies
yeah,
you
yeah, of
call if
course.
something bad happened. No,
No,
these
they're
are just like
acquaintances. They're acquaintances.
you've
Yeah, I
had
mean,
good.
they're friends, but only friends in name only,
Well, I don't even.
basically.
Well, friend is a weird word because it's like
Yeah, there's friends, and then there's your boys.
is friend
You
is
know,
just is friend is somebody that you don't hate but you know. Is that considered a friend? I don't know.
see that being that's an acquaintance.
Okay,
That's an
so all
acquaintance to
right.
me.
So then yeah, so acquaintance. Nah, he's a friend. He's a friend, but I have a lot of acquaintances. I can't see what I'm saying. I can't even pronounce
Yeah,
stuff, but I have a lot of
I have quite a
acquaintances.
few acquaintances. Not,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm building them here. I've built some
I
here, but more
I'm terrible with
background.
names though.
The
I
military.
can remember faces, but names I can't. I can't.
I am too.
I can't.
I get a flash of your face.
Do you put people on your phone as like the location you met them? That's what I do.
Pretty much, pretty
Yeah.
much. For a while, you were Ciroc at HEC.
Hey, I'm completely okay with that.
I mean, I got you in there now for real, but that's where it was.
I would have done the same thing.
uh,
Like I'll have like a John Jim, like from the
pretty
gym.
much, pretty much. Yeah, that's exactly how I do it. I mean, it's easier. It's easier. I've got so many contacts in my phone now. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take the time to go and delete all of them.
And with
back in the day.
with iCloud, all that crap, it saves. As long as you've had an Apple ID for however long, it saves all those old contacts you don't even know. And it's even worse when I'm at work because, like, there's people that I should know their names because I see them all every day. No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
But there's people that I should know their names because I see them every day pretty much. And yeah, it's like I go to close out a tab or something like that, and I know their first name. But say if it's a busy day, there's a lot of tabs and stuff like that. And I feel kind of awkward, like, because I'll be like, what's your last? Like, are you supposed to know the person's last name too? Like, if you saw somebody every time you went to work that wasn't your coworker, was just a regular customer, and you talk to them, have like, should you know their last name?
No, because take my gas station. Yeah, I know them. As a matter of fact, we happen to live on the same street, which odd. It's really odd. It just happens to be that's where that family lives, and they know me. I know them. I'm not saying I'm going.
It's
to
not on the mailbox,
but I have no idea. No, because mine's not on my mailbox.
Do people do that? Is that a thing?
No, not anymore so much. People pretty much stopped. I'm gonna put it on my house, though. On the front of my house, I'm gonna put it up there just because this is my shit. So
okay. Yeah, because I was wondering, like, I don't know. I just didn't know people still put their addresses. I mean, not their addresses, their names on a mailbox. Yeah, their last names, like the Smith family.
That kind of stopped when everyone started doing the whole ID theft thing in like the early 2000s. People like said, you know what? I'm gonna stop putting my junk out there and let people.
Yeah, you gotta have some sense of privacy. And the mailbox is so weird to me because it's like people just can go and just open your mailbox and just take your mail. Like there's no security for a mailbox on like outside your house. I don't get it. I would never get anything.
It's a federal law for them to go in there and get it. I mean, literally.
Oh yeah.
Go in there and get mail. You're some serious junk.
Have you ever seen on video someone getting caught stealing someone's mail out of their mailbox?
Yes, actually, I have seen that, and they did get arrested. I mean, it wasn't anyone that I personally knew, but I've seen it. I've seen it happen. There's thousands of videos on the internet, so you YouTube it. It's out there. And,
but like
my mother worked in a post office, so she actually has seen some of these things before YouTube was around, and it's actually kind of funny. People just kind of sneak up, pull it in, and go through it like, and they'll put back something.
Bill, throw this out. Yeah. But
then again, like a bat out of hell.
you shouldn't be getting like important things. Well, I don't know. It's most people get bills in the mail or some type of ad or something like that. But you wouldn't get you're not getting like money like cash in the mail constantly. You know what I mean?
No,
that doesn't know how that works. But imagine how easy it was to like get away with shit like that like 30 years ago, before video, before the internet, before all this other recording devices. It's crazy.
mean, for all I know, me and you might have done it at some point in time in our life.
Maybe. Who knows? And where I live, the big thing is it's like packages, like Amazon packages, because some girl, I don't know, like we get like a daily community board, whatever, where if you live here, you log in, you pay your bills and updates and what's going on around the area and stuff like that. But so some girl posted the other day that somebody had stole her package, her Amazon package, from her front door, and then proceeded to take whatever it was, obviously. But then like we have like a trash chute like down the hall for every floor, and you can like, if you have like boxes that need to be recycled, you kind of just leave it near the recycling bin. And somebody left like her empty package with her name still on it in like the trash room. So she was
that's messed up.
Yeah, that's
messed up, man.
But see, but it was kind of her fault though, because we have literally a room.
You want to hear that one?
Well, it's not her fault, but like we literally have a room designed for packages. Like if you have to sign up when you move in. Yeah, when you move in, you sign up to a service to where if you get a package, they put in a locker. You go for this exact reason. So, I felt bad for her, obviously, but then again, it's just like, well, what do you? Come on, man. It doesn't matter how safe you think you are. You don't just leave stuff at the door and not,
like, you go in, you see your thing, you take it. That's the first thing you do. I have a camera.
I want to follow up with her. Like, I'm gonna message her like, yo, so did you ever get that package? You ever figure out what happened to that package?
The Amazon say, here you go.
Well, Amazon is really good at like reimbursing you for stuff like that. Like even if you get something
to a point.
Well, you gotta
get
tell
so
them the
many
right thing.
in a cycle. Like you can't get
keep
more than 3 in like a certain amount of time. So
well, they have you can't just keep asking for refunds every time,
But what if But what if you live in a trailer park or like, I mean,
well, if you live you got to tell them like, hey, they have distribution centers, they have like Amazon pickup places, like they can just drop it off there. I don't know. I mean, you should be ordering valuable shit if people can just come and steal it. Like, you better be ordering, I don't know, fucking more
toilet paper,
anything. No, toilet paper,
not a big box.
Toilet paper is damn near gold now, so don't order toilet paper.
That is true. I might steal some.
Or they got to write on the side of the box, not valuable. Don't even. It ain't worth it, dog. It ain't worth it. So, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit her up and see if she got her stuff back, because I'm really curious to see how that story ended, or she moved out. Who knows? You know how people are. So speaking of getting rid of stuff, TikTok.
Jump in.
El Trumpo's banning it, right? Or he's trying to ban it.
Yeah. He is going to ban TikTok. He is tired of the Chinese tracking us, seeing where we go, knowing us, knowing too much about us. So he has decided he is going to ban TikTok.
Well, I mean,
and you know who's mad?
Who?
You know who's mad?
Every teenager in America, pretty much. Anybody under 25 is angry. And moms.
And their moms. The dads are great with this. I'm telling you right now. The dads are like, yes.
Thank God they getting rid of this. They celebrating. I feel bad for all the TikTok like up and coming stars. Like if you was, you got 1 million followers on TikTok and then Trump is just like veto and it's just gone. Like now you got to go back to work.
This is mine.
Right. So, well, they were saying Microsoft was trying to purchase it.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Here's the latest on it. The latest on it is, who Lindsey Graham is? Senator Lindsey Graham.
Nah, who senator? What state?
No, you.
Actually, that sounds familiar.
Out of South Carolina. He talks like this, and he has a very soft tone to himself.
Oh, it's a guy?
Yes, he is a guy, and his name is Senator Lindsey Graham. He was charged with having to talk down the president.
Wait, he was talking. That ain't talking South Carolina.
That is how to talk in South Carolina. And that is exactly how he talks.
I gotta put subtitles on this video. I'm gonna put it's gonna say native tongue. Native tongue somewhere in the suburbs of who knows, the fish camp or something.
But yeah, so he's been tasked to talk them down to so they don't ban TikTok because you don't want to make all the moms mad, man. You don't. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Well, yeah.
You say, hey.
Well, I say this: you can't ban TikTok and also not let kids go back to school. Like one of them has to.
Oh man!
Either kids can go back to school, no TikTok. Kids can stay home. There has to be a TikTok. Like imagine, they need something to do, and I can't even. Yeah, I can't even speak on like kids up north who got about 2 more months of happiness before it starts to get freezing cold.
I know. That's it. And then they're going to be really stuck. Just stuck.
Yeah, man. You can't be on TikTok. Ain't no football.
Malls
are
still closed.
Oh, man. The malls. But do people...
Bars are still closed most places.
Do people still go to malls? Is that like a...
Kids still go to malls or something. I have no idea why.
What's inside a mall besides
nothing.
Like clothing stores? Or like, shopping?
Overpriced clothing stores, by the way.
Yeah, the mall has to offer something that is just, wow, this cannot shut down at all. Because now you can pretty much order. I mean, I'll say this. Now you can pretty much order anything from the mall you want online. But if you're like me, I don't really enjoy ordering like clothes just because of I don't know how it fits. Exactly. And different companies, fits different, whatever, even though it's the same, technically supposed to be the same size. So I think that's probably going to keep them afloat. But besides that, man, I don't have no reason to go to the mall at all.
No.
Terrible parking, terrible food, terrible customer service, terrible sales. Terrible.
Ooh. And my thing was, back in the day, you had options. You either worked in retail or you worked in food. That was pretty much your options in high school. And I worked food a total of maybe 5 months in my entire life. I mean, my entire
try this.
My first job was McDonald's. I worked there for 4 months. My second job was Wedgies. I worked there for
Wedgies. What is that?
Wedgies.
Actually, don't even tell me.
Wedgies is Wedgies Pizza. Wedgies Pizza, and actually, they had like the best lasagna I've ever had.
Wedgies Pizza.
Wedgies Pizza. I think it's really old inside.
Why did they go with that name? Like,
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Was it like family owned?
Close to the owner's name either, so I have no idea where Wedgies came from.
Yeah,
but that's it. I worked those 2 food places, and I said never again. Well, I worked in food. I went to retail. I went to retail. I could dress nice. My clothes stay clean. I didn't smell like grease whenever I left. Oh, great.
Retail is better than you're doing fast food.
Yeah. And then I got paid more. So that was the bigger part was I got paid more. So why would I give bad customer service if I'm getting paid more than this crappy job where I had to give good customer service to try to get tips?
That's true.
No. I'm going to do better. So I don't know why customer service is so, I got to say all that to go, why is customer service so bad at malls? That makes no sense.
A lot of them don't make that much, and also they barely get to work. Like I used to work at this is obviously a very long time ago, but remember Journeys, like that shoe store? I still lived in Michigan at the time, but I used to work at Journeys, and man, like it was fun because people just worked there just to get discounts on shoes, which was the reason I worked there. But like, they wanted you to like also be a good salesman. And when you're like 16, 17, you could care less about being a good salesman. Well, like people will walk in and they be like, and your manager be like, all right, so this is what you're going to do. Try to sell them these pairs and these pairs. I'm just like, I really don't feel comfortable. They probably going to buy something. Like
that's funny. I was selling shoes too.
I hate it, man. I hate it.
It was a store called Montgomery Ward's, and I worked in the shoe department.
Montgomery Ward's. Please buy these sneakers, man. They fit your style so much.
Oh man, yes. Oh yes. And these are like middle line shoes, dude.
Yeah.
These are not your Nikes. wasn't Payless, but it wasn't Nike.
Right.
So,
it was,
you know.
Yeah, it was a Foot Locker, but it was like a B,
yeah,
a B Foot Locker, I guess.
Pretty much. You know, you could get a few Nikes there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then, like, was yours based off of? I remember ours was based off of, like, if you made the sale, like, I'm gonna call it a competition, but like, it's kind of like a quota type system. You can see where everybody was that you worked with that were making sales. And
oh yeah,
you know, if you sold like 4 pairs, you sold like 10 pairs of shoes, you have like 1,000 or something in sales. But like, that was kind of stupid because then sometimes it were people who would come in who were literally coming to buy like 5 pairs of shoes. Like, you didn't have to sell anything. You just had to be that person
who just come to you.
Yeah. Hey, come to my register because I need these sales so I can get scheduled more to make it look like I'm actually working.
Yeah,
but because
if I don't, then I'm just going to be put on the Sunday morning schedule where I'm sweeping all day, and that's what I want to get.
That job was fun. It was fun just because of the discount, but besides that, it sucked. And I actually worked at McDonald's too back in high school for like 3 weeks.
I beat you. I made it by a week longer.
The only reason I even worked there because my cousin at the time was like the GM or the manager there, and it was like right across the street from my high school. So like your shift would be like after school, and we literally did nothing. Like, it was all high schoolers that worked there, like my friends and stuff like that. We would just sit there and just roast each other for like 3 hours straight, and then like just eat all the apple pies. Like, I don't even know why I even filled out like a hiring form, because we weren't even working. We were just there. And there. I think I got fired. I don't know. Maybe I quit. It was one of those jobs where
you're probably still working there. Don't even.
Yeah, baby. It's one of those jobs where you don't know if you got fired or you quit. You just were on the schedule. You don't even know if there was a schedule. It was.
Yeah, it was just kind of walked away, but you just your name there when you went back like 2 weeks later. You're like, oh.
Yeah, and if you ever work in fast food, don't tell your friends you work in fast food, because they will show up at your job in the drive-thru asking for literally first day on the job. I'm still traded.
First day.
And they pull up and they're asking, is Ciroc back there? I just got to talk to him. Hey, cuz, you give us about 3. Like, come on. Like, you know, you from high school.
I want to play fish and a couple chicken nuggets, man. You got me, right?
I'm like, all right, I tried. Listen, I just started. I tried, but my cousin's the manager, so
it's always cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I can only
it's always cheeseburgers. That's what I'm gonna get you. It's not gonna be what you want. It's gonna be some cheeseburgers. That's what I'm ready to get out there.
That job ended quickly and swiftly. So man. But I've been working for a while, man. Like, I did it all, from grocery stores to delivering pizzas to all over. So. Yeah, I'm like a switchblade, you know what I mean? Like, just a Swiss Army.
You considered Army for all 2 seconds. I remember that.
Yeah. I think with all those jobs, I've maybe clocked like maybe 40 hours with all 4 jobs combined. One paycheck, I'm out of here. I just got to pay one thing off real fast.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, that's it was fun, but it ain't for everybody. It's a learning experience. I think everybody should work in some type of sales job, retail, or a delivery service for at least a little bit of their working career.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually thought you froze for a second there. Like, you do a really good job of not like moving, like, at all. I have to double check. Like, yo, you alive? Are you frozen, or I'm just looking at a still picture right now?
I've seen you freeze like 3 times. So
I'm freezing. I know. All right. If I'm not, all right. I'll tell you what, every 5 seconds, somebody got to move or something, like, just to verify. Like,
you got to move a body part.
All right, not froze. She's dancing. I'm gonna put my TV on or something in the background.
So what else? You got something? Or is it? What were you about to say?
No. I was gonna say. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. But Twitter, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not really on it much. But did you see that the kid from Tampa was the one that hacked a whole bunch of accounts?
Yeah, I saw that on news. I saw his mugshot on the news, and he made national TV, brought Tampa, brought Florida into the picture again.
Like,
as always.
Why?
But
do they know what's gonna happen? Like, when, like, there comes a point, like, if you're a criminal, well, I won't say a criminal. If you know,
no, you're a criminal.
Okay, you can be a criminal. Like, there has to be. He's 17, so it's like there has to be. He knows better. So there has to be a point where you're just like, man, if I click this or if I continue on, I might go to prison for this. Yeah. Like, what am I gaining out of this? Absolutely nothing. You know, like you're going to get caught. Like you are literally going to get caught.
There's things tracking you everywhere.
Yeah.
Everything you do on the internet. If you do something bad, it's like, 1,000 alarms go off. What the hell are you doing?
And it's so easy. I always tell people, man, it's so easy to be like hacked and tracked. Like unless you're like on a VPN, like a virtual private network, bro, anything you do, even if you go into what do you call it, incognito or private mode, whatever. I mean, that may for your own, conscious help you out.
Yeah,
but they can they track all that stuff. Your internet spectrum, they track all that.
And the thing about VPNs is when you have a VPN, it slows down your internet considerably. So it's great to have, but it slows down so much.
Oh, does
you use a VPN? Oh yeah, I've used them a couple of times and just
for what? You part of some type of terrorist group?
No, for torrents back.
For that illegal thing. All right.
Yeah. Back in the day, when everybody was downloading music, so was I. Allegedly.
Napster.
Allegedly. I allegedly was. No facts there.
Yeah, no, I never did it.
Allegedly.
You can't prove it. That's it. As long as they can't prove it, you're good. Yeah, but you said they slow your computer down?
Yeah, quite a bit. They slow down your internet speed because it's jumping around to so many different locations.
Now, like say
for your protection. Now that was several years ago. It may have
probably better
quickened since. Yeah.
So like say if I purchased or downloaded a VPN or however you do it, would like my internet provider like Spectrum be able to know that I'm doing that, or would they just be like clueless?
No, they'll pretty much clueless. It's just for you. Yeah,
that's weird. I mean, I'm not gonna do it, but if I ever wanted to, I mean, that's good information.
I mean, hey, if you want to run for office and you like porn, I suggest you do it. It's just because
I was gonna run, except I have an extensive porn history.
No. That's what I'm saying. So it's track my porn history and
they do that?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, if I'm running for office, I'm like, come on, really? Really? You're not gonna vote for me because of that?
Yeah. Didn't you?
Yeah, man. But I don't know if I would have hacked Twitter. Like, Twitter's annoying enough for me.
And you know how long he's gonna go to jail for that? Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
Like cybersecurity, like any type of internet crime, man, they throw the book at you. Like the dude, the Silk. Remember the Silk Road dude? That I think he's still in prison. I don't know what he got, but he got some crazy sentence. And
I think they even threw attempted murder at him because murders actually happened.
Yeah,
this is the thing. So
I think people fail to realize, like, I don't think people take internet crimes serious enough.
And in case our listeners don't know what Silk Road is, okay, Silk Road, what it was is basically like the dark web at the beginning. It was basically a site where you went to kind of like Backpage or Craigslist, and you buy drugs, you buy weapons, you can buy anything you think of that you can't buy on Craigslist or Hitman. I was trying to avoid that one, but it is what it is.
Someone's at front door.
Assassins. You got one of those. Somebody come to your front door, it tells you?
Yeah, it just told me, but it wasn't supposed to tell me.
Somebody's at the door. I'm not here.
Yeah.
I thought I put that on sleep mode. That's cool.
But
wait, you could buy you could buy drugs, assassins, what else could you get?
Yeah.
Pretty much
assassins, prostitutes, you name it, you can get it off of that site. And if it was
I feel like I wouldn't think assassins would know how to use Silk Road. Maybe too busy out there killing people. Like, how do you find an assassin?
It's not very hard. I mean, all an assassin is someone who has military training, who can approach a subject and take care of it and then leave without an issue.
Does Call of Duty count as military training or no?
No. I mean, if you want to be a running gun, get shot in the head pretty quick, yeah. Go
Somebody
ahead.
call the UAV. Why is that working? Restricted. Damn, that's crazy. They threw the book at that guy, but cybersecurity, man, that's I'm telling you, that's gonna be the new wave of crime.
Yeah. Don't put. I mean, I'm speaking of cybersecurity, and this is kind of weird. So I have to take this is way off subject. We'll get back on. But I have to take another class.
Colonoscopy? Oh, class. My bad. That's what
nice try. Don't forget, you're right behind me by some years, but you're still right behind me.
Anyway. Everything is working really fine.
Anyway, so I went and man, you made me lose my train of thought.
You got to take another class.
Yeah, I'm taking another class. So this is a time where, since it's my last semester, I can take whatever class I want to take. You know,
right?
I'm at full schedule, and I'm going through the catalog, and there's a lot of classes available at HEC.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of classes available, and then you start to try to go for these classes with this whole COVID thing going on, and like none of them are
they're
available.
All online, right?
Most of them are online, hybrid online. They say it's available, but the things that have to be done in person, they completely closed down. Completely. So
any type of lab or something like that?
Exactly. So I went and tried, and one of the things I'm looking at, lo and behold, is cybersecurity. The cybersecurity class. It's just a class, you know. There's a class of cybersecurity, yeah. I mean, there's an actual certificate.
I thought you'd be like, don't do it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm actually considering taking it just because I want to protect my own, personal safety on my.
What, you moving weight or something? You moving drugs? Or,
hey, you don't know what I'm doing.
I get suspicious of people who need all this type of security. Like, yo, what are you doing?
No, here's the thing. And I always tell my kids this: no matter what you do, you're being tracked. Period.
Probably.
Since the internet came to full what it is now, yeah, you're being tracked.
That's honestly,
once smartphones started, was it.
That's how my mom is. My mom, for some reason, thinks that people just want her information. Like, what is there something you need to tell me that you do it behind my back and behind the whole family's back that can get us all killed or something? Because I mean, I understand it. Like, just to make sure you keeping your private things private. But my mom take it to the extreme, like shredding and burning like evidence.
Yeah.
Like, you kill some people to put them in the backyard or something? Like, should I be worried?
Well, I mean, I got a shredder. I got a shredder.
My mom be like, "Don't use my real name." Like,
oh well, now
what am I supposed to say? We got code names, I guess.
Your mama might be hiding something. Just saying. Just saying. She might have been like, a Black Panther, back in the day.
I don't know.
She just can't let you know. Or she was like, she did a school sit-in and some things might have happened. And something. She can't let people know.
But the weird thing is, I'm like the complete opposite though. Like, I'm really like lax with security for some reason. Like, I always feel like I have nothing to hide. And like, only things I really like secure is like, financials, stuff that can really hurt you and stuff like that. But
that's how I am.
Besides that, man, most stuff has a paper trail anyway, so go figure.
Most things do, and that's why you have to. Most of my things are going digital at this point. I'm trying to get a lot of
that's a risk too.
Oh yeah,
with the
but but they're going to get it anyway that way. Yeah. But at least it's not a dummy. It's kind of funny. I'd rather someone smart get my stuff than someone dumb go in the trash to get my stuff. I don't know. It's a little bit weird, but I don't I think the banks will return something quicker that they can see was taken by somebody else versus, oh, wait, this was your debit card though, sir. It's someone that glued back together and put it in somewhere.
Yeah, if you could do that, then you deserve my money. If you know how to put together back, cut up debit card, put it back together, glue it, put it into the sheet, make sure it works. Know my PIN code, my passcode.
Hey, there are some inventive.
You are the man. Out there. Nah, but I don't. If I ever got like hacked, like I literally have nothing. Like, they would be so bored with my info. Like, yo, well, this guy is boring as hell. Like,
okay, at the age of 31, right now, yes, you're absolutely right. But now, that was my case 4 months ago. But the moment I signed for this house, everything exploded. And now I've got more credit, more this, more that. And so people want my stuff at this point.
All right.
Obviously. I mean, this is how
Sean had something to lose. You heard it.
Yeah, I do. I do. I actually have something to lose. So
remember, if you're gonna rob him, do it.
Don't use my real name.
Oh, my bad. Just kidding. That's not his real name. Real name is I don't know, Sam Jones. Look at 123 4th Street. But yeah, man, just protect your stuff, protect what you can. Don't worry about it if you lose it. It'll come back to you. I'm terrible with advice, right? Like, welcome to your first cybersecurity class. I just want to let you guys know right off the bat, mission statement is try to protect your stuff, but at the end of the day, y'all probably can't do nothing about it. Yeah, so I don't even know why y'all took this class. Thanks for the money. Don't got to show up next week. See you later. That's how I hope the class goes.
That's how it goes. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go that easy. It never is that easy.
Yeah, man, everybody's hacking. Hopefully we get these. Hopefully nobody hacked my stimulus check. Yeah, are we getting these checks or not? Because they playing with me right now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up. So you're single. You're supposed to get $1,200 plus.
Correction. I have a girlfriend, but on paper, marital status, I'm single. You trying to get me shot? You see what you just said? My man just literally just threw me under the bus immediately. Wow. What class you taking so I know to go and just mess it up for everybody?
Oh, he's just gonna kick my ass.
Man, I'm giving your information out. You just told my whole life right there. So hopefully they get these checks.
Yeah. So you're supposed to get that money, right?
Uh-huh.
Plus, you were employed for a little while.
I was.
Because your business shut down. Mm-hmm. So you're hopefully you're receiving that unemployment, that special unemployment. Now, here's the question I have. Now that that's done, we've been in this thing 4 months, 5 months now.
Shit. March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, 5 months.
Yeah. About to be so it about to be 6. And. Mm-hmm. The bar is open back up, but not like open, is it?
Nah, we're not open. We ain't ready. I mean, we're ready, but we're not what we used to be.
You're not allowed to be ready.
Right.
So why are they taking so long to get you your money? To get everybody else their money? Right. This isn't even politics. This is people are poor right now. People are hurting.
Dying.
I mean
dying. I need my 1,200.
So
again,
yeah. I mean, that's not even gonna. That's what I was gonna say. It's not gonna do a lot, but it's gonna do a little.
It'll help,
but it ain't gonna. It's gonna help. Yeah.
They should have just gave everybody 1,200 every month. Just bow.
Yeah, not 600 a week, 1,200 a month. Call it a day, and then for the next little bit, you have to kind of do what you do. But at least then you wouldn't be going 1,200 this time and then wait 5 months and give another $1,200.
Yeah.
Who's that going to help?
Exactly. Yeah. Am I going to get it? Am I going to get it? Am I going to get it? It's like a dog with treats. Like, am I going to get it? Am I not going to get it? Am I going to get it this time?
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know. It's like, don't get your hopes up, but get your hopes up. I'm saying, who knows? Just let me know. They know my address. They know where I live. Just put it in the mail. I check it. I get it cash.
Well, I mean, what do your friends think they're going to get a stimulus check?
Well, they better. I mean, they're alive.
They're alive.
As long as they don't hold on child support, I think they should get. I think they qualify. Right. That's as long as you don't owe what federal debt or not federal debt, but child support. I think you should get one, right? Or unless you're not a citizen. That's the only two. Or unless you're in prison, obviously. That's the only 3. Or a fugitive. That's 4. 4 things. 4 reasons why you wouldn't qualify. Well, child support, not a citizen, in prison, or a fugitive.
You can be a fugitive.
Or you're dead. That's fine.
As long as your paperwork hasn't hit yet.
Oh, okay, all right.
Hit yet,
so
then
let's say 4.5. 4.5 reasons why you would
look at my mailbox. Oh, here comes the cops. Got me to run.
Imagine going to the IRS website and say 4.5 reasons why you would get a stimulus check. Either you're in prison, you're a fugitive, you owe child support, or you're dead. Or what was the 5th reason? You're not a citizen. 5. You don't live here. We ain't giving you nothing. Oh man, I hope I get it.
Yeah, and you get that thing in the mail. You're not a citizen. Wait, what?
I don't think they send you a letter saying you're not a citizen. They would just say like ice or something, right? Hey, yo, we heard you was trying to get that 1,200. Go ahead and rat it yourself out. now you ain't got nowhere to go. That's messed. That's not funny though, because that's a real life situation. Can you imagine you just been working and then you get laid off and you're not technically a citizen, and then ICE just come to your house, kick the door down, and like you got to go back to, like, if you're not a citizen, like, are you supposed to like tell them where you're from, or how does that work?
No, you don't have to.
Like, if you speak Spanish, they just automatically just assume you Mexican or something. Like, sure.
I mean, think about it. If you're a cop, what would you think?
I don't know. Like, if I wasn't a citizen, they kicked the door down, and like, you're not a citizen, we'd send you back to your country, which is, I'd be like, London. How about, I don't know. Well, I was gonna say Amsterdam. It's not a country. Maybe Sweden. I'd be like, I'm Swedish. I'm like, all right, first plane back to Sweden. I'm like, yes, free vacation. You hang out in Sweden for a little bit. They find out you're not a citizen. They send you somewhere else. You just get. That's a free way to travel. Just go places.
Yeah.
Get kicked out, and they just send you somewhere else. Use Bitcoin. Pay for everything in Bitcoin.
Oh man! Speaking of Bitcoin, right?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, there's an actual club here in
it's a Bitcoin club,
Tampa. A Bitcoin club here in Tampa.
What are they talking
about? And
it's
a club Bitcoin, and it's
every week.
It's odd. No, the whole thing about it is that it's a club for people of color that have Bitcoin.
Oh.
And they're teaching other people how to invest the Bitcoin or how to get it and expand it.
It's online?
And I heard it on the radio. I went to look for it. I'm sure it is online somewhere. Mm-hmm. But I was like, that is amazing, because you don't really hear too many, people of color Bitcoin. I mean, just normal everyday people
right.
with Bitcoin. You're everybody else who's riding around, looking nice.
Well, I mean,
so
I'm part of a few like stock groups on Facebook, which is predominantly Black, to be honest with you. And we just, give tips and advice and, things to invest in, things to look out for and stuff like that. And, every now and then they'll have like a video with one of the administrators kind of just going over, information for new people that just signed up. It's pretty cool. But it's but the hard part is with that stuff, man. It's when you're dealing with money, it's like,
I have stocks. I've got stock.
I know, but like with like the groups and stuff, it's like not everybody is at the same level. You know what I mean? So it's like how do I say this? You can't speak for everybody. I guess what you mean when you're giving like advice, because some people are like literally brand spanking new, who don't even have any money invested in it. Some people are like seasoned veterans who have thousands, 10, 20, 30, 40,000 invested and stuff like that. So it's just kind of like you just kind of pick and choose posts to kind of to learn from. But it's either way, it's a good thing. And I'm sure so is the big Bitcoin group as well.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm doing this alone. No one taught me how to invest.
Right.
I've just been doing my people who say, hey, you should do this, you should do that. Then I go research it, and I'm like, okay.
And that's good.
To have a group thing, that's good too. I mean, that really is. I'm sure you've learned a lot from that group.
Right. And the biggest thing is how to it's the avoiding certain pitfalls. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like they can't really teach you how to make money, but like they can teach you on what to like avoid, especially if you're strategy, especially if you're brand new, or especially if you don't have like a lot. Like, never invest like all your money. Like, don't invest the rent money. Don't invest the mortgage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't do. I mean, that's kind of common sense, but some people do.
But take a couple hundred.
Play around with a little bit. Don't, just like with gambling, play with money you can lose and you're okay with it.
It adds up quick.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It adds up quick.
It definitely.
I mean, right now I'm still in a positive, but I've lost quite a bit right now because of COVID. But you got to leave it there and let it rebound. That's
right, but that happens to everybody. That's the thing about the market. Like, it affects everybody when something goes bad, when something goes good, and vice versa. So,
but Bitcoin is still good.
Oh yeah,
and that's the thing.
It's going up a little bit, actually. I think it just went over. I don't know where it's at right now, but I know it did go over like a little over 10,000. I think that was like a threshold to where like it's kind of like going up and down in that area. But man, if you would have got in Bitcoin 10 years ago,
when it was like $5 a coin, I remember when it was $5 a coin.
It's cheaper. It was, but nobody. Yeah. But that's the thing. You never gonna know what's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like if you came to me 10 years ago, like, yo, this Bitcoin thing, I'm like, man, get the hell out of my face.
Bitcoin, what?
You know what I mean? I'm trying to get this McDonald's money.
I know, right?
I'm trying to get this McDonald's money. But
to know if I would have bought, 50 of them jokers back in the day, I'd be a multi-millionaire right now.
Exactly. Or even if you would have bought like what? Well, I wouldn't say Tesla. Tesla is still pretty expensive, even when it was low. But if you got the money,
their stock wasn't. Their stock was. I mean,
it was like
he came out pretty expensive, but not horribly expensive.
Yeah, it was 200. Now it's like 1,500.
Yeah, now it's
crazy.
I've looked at it a couple times. Like, I want to. It's so sad. I want something to happen. Just a little bit drop the price. This drop like I want the truck not to be like that good or something. To drop it like to like
one of the factories blow up. Like,
yes, just something to drop it just a little bit, just so I can buy some stuff.
That's how people. That's how people are though. They be wishing like the worst stuff to happen for certain companies so they can buy something. Like, come on, Apple, just freaking have a virus that destroys all the phones and your shit drops to like $2 like a buy hope. It's like, man,
people bought Samsung like crazy when the phone started blowing up.
Oh yeah, that definitely dropped. Oh my god! But Samsung owns a lot of stuff. That's the thing. Not just phones. Like phones, I don't even think are their main revenue.
It's not at all. They have a hospital. They have
everything.
I mean, in Korea and China, they have quite a few other entities.
I like it. I'm a fan of Android. The only reason I got an iPhone is because I broke my Android and somebody literally the guy I was working for at the time offered me a free iPhone. And I was like, all right, whatever. I got it. I can't say no to that with a broken phone.
Yeah.
And then that's when everything just kind of piled on. I got the iPhone.
You still have that phone?
Still same one. iPhone. Look, you can that right here. 7. iPhone 7.
Dang, you've had that for years.
What are they on right now? 11?
Yeah.
Yo,
he has had this phone.
Get you a 7.
He's had this phone since we started the show.
That's my lucky number, though.
Well, yeah. Since we started the show, he's had this phone. Just saying.
Yeah. And look, no cracks, nothing. It's like, I don't want to jinx it and say it's unbreakable because I could literally drop this right now. It could shatter. But yeah, I got the phone, then I got the watch. And then from the watch to the MacBook. No, I think I had the MacBook before the phone. And then the AirPods. So I went from
because you got pulled into the ecosystem. You didn't want to. You got pulled into it because.
But I refuse to sign up for Apple Music. I refuse. Like that's my only drawback. No Apple Music. Only Spotify. You're not gonna sell me on that. But I'll buy everything else. No problem. But no Apple
Spotify. Not only do we broadcast on you, but we're also loyal listeners of Spotify. So if you want to bring some bags to us, we will definitely accept them.
But if I say that, I can't say that too loud because if Siri hear me, she gonna mess my stuff up. Like, wait a minute, he say no Apple Music. Okay, virus time. Oh, my shit crashes. All right, I feel like I'm not even keeping track of time. I know it's at least been an hour though. You want to run into what to Florida?
Yes, to get into what to Florida.
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Let's play What to Florida, everybody. And welcome to What to Florida. In this game, you have to decide which part of Florida these stories come from. They can all come from the same part of Florida. They can all come from different parts of Florida. I would have divided Florida up into 3 different parts. You have North Florida, which is Jacksonville,
my Spanish people.
You have Middle Florida, which we're going to call Cala, Orlando, even us because of some people. Just saying.
We'll get into it.
And, everything in between. And then you have everything below us, which is South Florida. All right. That's how we're going to do it. Let's play this game.
I'm ready.
All right. You ready? Let's go for the first story. Florida man tries to hide nearly 100 heroin pills up his butt.
What? How's that possible?
A Florida man attempted to hide 97 heroin pills up his butt when he was pulled over at a traffic stop. Let's read this story since we have the time. Unlike normal, man. A 22-year-old man attempted to hide 97 heroin pills in his buttocks when the county sheriff's office deputies conducted a traffic stop last month, according to an arrest report. Charlemagne Cherry and
Charlemagne, like
Charlemagne, not spelled the same way. It's CHARLYMAGNE. I might not even be spelling it right, saying it right, but I'm doing gold with
Champagne.
Charlemagne. It might be Charlemagne. I don't know. So
it might be Chameleon
or Charlemagne. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah. So Charlemagne Cherry and Kenneth Chastain.
Chastain.
29.
Who are these people? Are these like animals or like
Muppet babies? Yeah, got some names. I mean, they're trying to hide pills at their butt. So
yeah, I guess. And that's
face charges of trafficking heroin and drug possession. Chastain was released from the jail after posting a $25,000 bail. Cherry remains in jail with his bail set at $60,000. Guess what? He's the one who's tried to stuff pills up his butt. Man. On December 27th, deputies watched two vehicles on the 2400 block of the highway just north of 10th Avenue North, parked side by side and conducted what appeared to be a drug deal. One car drove off. The deputies approached the vehicle that remained and watched Chastain lift his buttocks off his seat and hand an item to Cherry.
Yeah. Like, if you a cop, I'm like, what are you doing right now, man? Like,
I know, right? I mean,
please do not put that up your butt because we're going to have to take it out.
Please don't. We already know. You already know. Let's not do this.
I wouldn't even search you.
Just
do not stick those up your butt because we have to get them out. You don't understand?
Yeah. Exactly. I won't even. I'll cut the charge in half if you don't do it.
Listen, I act like I didn't even see nothing. I didn't see it. You're free to go. That's disgusting. Yeah. You're free to go, you filthy bastard.
If you're willing to do that, come on.
Yeah.
But
he overdoses like 2 miles down the road. Like, oh God, I gotta clean this shit up.
Okay, so then they say once Cherry placed the unknown items in his pants, he sat back down as well. Deputies said they smelled burning marijuana coming from the vehicle once the men were out of the car and on the ground. I located a plastic bag that contained 97 capsules of heroin clenched between Cherry's buttocks. A deputy wrote in the report, the heroin weighed 15 grams, the report said. Inside the vehicle, investigators also found cocaine residue, a plastic bag of marijuana, $2,300 in cash, ranging from hundreds to $2 bills. You know where they got those $2 bills from.
Yeah.
You know they got those $2 bills.
Freaking drug
according to the report. That is story number one. We don't normally get to read the whole story, ladies and gentlemen, but that is the first story. Because, let's just say, Cherry wasn't very smart. Just don't do it.
I think I'm gonna bail him out though. I'm just kidding. How much marijuana you say? I'm just kidding.
Oh man, second story. This one might be a little on the nose, but I had to do it.
Okay.
Because and for our Black listeners who don't know what "little on the nose" means, it means I might give it away. Just saying.
Yeah, he's gonna give it away. I already know what's that. I can see the answer.
Probably. A would-be boat thief had a sinking feeling after he tried to steal a yacht from the marina. The 80-foot Hatteras pulled into the marina around 11:30 p.m. Sunday. After the captain stepped off the vessel, a man jumped in and tried to take off. Instead, he sinks it.
How do you sink a boat? I mean, I know how you sink a boat, but how you steal it and sink it in the water? He crashed into something?
So it states that Jimmy Terry, who was sleeping on one of the boats docked at the marina, heard the commotion and got to see what was going on. It was going forwards and backwards, and he was going bananas trying to get out. So he actually never ever drove a boat before.
Got it bananas.
Said Terry. You heard the engine rev all the way up, and he hit it forward front on first. Said and Aforni roll. Then he reversed and turned around. He backed up into it. He hit the docks and he hit people.
Oh, so he crashed before he even left.
He crashed everything.
Okay.
I mean, you know how mad they would have been? Oh, I mean, like you walk out, you ready to go fishing that day.
And your boat's crashed.
Just go to an island, and then you look down. And boy. Woo. Terry said the reason the man had so much trouble steering the big boat was because one of the engines had lost power. That's probably why it was there.
Hey, you don't got a license. Should be driving.
And this is how he crashed it. I started screaming, help, help, help. Anybody help? Because the guy was going crazy. The guy was a freaking lunatic. I just thank God he didn't crash into my boat. Really, I mean, I got damaged, but not as much as there could have been. My life was in jeopardy, said Terry. The collisions caused a rupture in the $3.2 million yacht's hull, and it partially sank.
Dang. What the that's
man jumped overboard and swam away, but of course he called him.
All right, so we got boat guy and butt heroin guy. Got it. All right, what's number 3?
Number 3. Florida man stuffed steak and lobster in his pants.
Jameis Winston?
No.
Just kidding.
Was it too early?
So steak and lobster?
Pretty good to me. Police say a 57-year-old man stole steak and lobster at a Florida Walmart and put the food items down his pants. The incident occurred on Thursday at 7305 Block Broad Street. According to the police department, Mark Allen Belcola is accused of taking six packages of steak and 2 packages of lobster valued at $172.98 and putting them down his pants. He was then observed passing all points of sale, all the cash registers. I don't know why they wrote it like that, but all the cash registers.
Okay.
Cole was taken into custody. He is being held on a $2,000 bond. Those are your stories, ladies and gentlemen. Where do you think they happen?
I'm going to go backwards a little bit.
Oh, we're going backwards.
So I'm going to say the third guy, steak and lobster thief, is somewhere in North Florida. And then
North Florida.
Number 2, Mr. Boat, that's here. That's in Central Florida. And then heroin guy is South. So in reverse order, North, Central, South, or the other way.
All right.
South, Central, North.
All right. Well, I'm going to go in the
order
you went in.
Okay.
I'm going in the order you went in, just so you understand.
Okay.
The first one was in Brooksville, Florida. Do you know where Brooksville, Florida is?
That is obviously north, because that's what I guess. So
no, it is in Hernando County. Just out of Hernando County.
Where's Hernando County?
It's just above us. Hernando
Right,
County.
So that's north. Exactly. All right. That's one right.
Hernando. It's Pasco. Nice try.
Pasco, past it, before it. Hernandez, I don't know. That's
Second
north.
One,
okay.
The yacht guy. Miami. I don't know how you didn't get that one. I have no idea how you didn't get that one. Because you made it seem like it was here. It's a $3.2 million yacht. $3.2 million.
We got yachts here.
Yeah, we got yachts here, but not a $3.2 million yacht with a whole bunch of small boats around it.
All right, that was a trick because you made it seem like it was here. But that's okay. Whatever. I'll let that one slide.
And the first one is in Palm Beach County.
Yep.
Florida man tries to say the heroin pills was in Palm Beach County. So on this day, on August the 4th, on episode, I think we're on episode like 70 by now. I don't remember. We really need to come up.
I know
what episode this is, but we're gonna go with episode 37.
37. Just making up numbers.
My co-host,
number 30,
throughout the mic, has failed.
Has failed,
ladies and gentlemen. He got none right, and that is our show because he got them all wrong. Thank you.
Which rarely happens, by the way. So don't assume that this happens all the time because it doesn't. I usually get them right, all the time. All the time. All right. That's all I got.
All right. Well, that is our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening. This is the Weekly Review with your son, Ciroc. I am Sean the King Notorious.
And it's your boy, Ciroc the Mike. We will see you guys next week. Take care.
Thank you for listening.